The collective voice of the 1 million or so active Fallout 76 players has got to start to sound a little bit like this.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
And even long-term Bethesda fans are starting to lose the faith.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy this Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
Now we all know gaming fandom will take a ton of abuse, and Fallout 76 and Bethesda seem to be testing just how far the fandom will go. And this week, a couple of people reached out to me with their response on their Canvas bag. Did I say it right? Canvas bag situation. If you remember, the people that backed for the super ultra premium mega edition of Fallout 76 were to get a beautiful canvas bag along with a couple other things, power armor and such. They were then disappointed to receive a piece of crap vinyl one, and due to community uproar, thankful to really most of you. And so if you're on that premium list, definitely be thankful for what the community did, because this, without it, I'm pretty sure Bethesda would not have done what they did. But what they've done might have been even worse. So they started out by offering people a whopping 5 atoms as a wasawi we bait and switch to you. But then, just a few days ago, they finally got back to everyone who had then submitted for a actual canvas version of the bag. You mean the bag that they were supposed to get in the first place? They replied saying, "Greetings." I think I can show this. I mean, they did leak everybody's customer information anyway, so let's see. "Greetings. Thank you for your interest in receiving the Power Armor Edition Canvas Bag replacement. You mean what I paid for in the first place, but that, I suppose, is neither here nor there. Your request has been validated, and you're approved to receive your new canvas bag once it's been manufactured. Please allow 4 to 6 weeks for manufacturing." 4 to 6 weeks? Why so long? Oh, wait a second. That says 4 to 6 months? 4 to 6 months? This is going to be in June or July of 2019 to order a canvas bag from some wholesaler and send it to your customers. 4 to 6 months. You could go on Teespring right now and create your own replica or very close to it of this and get it within days. They are demanding a half a year to fulfill this, long off after anyone has even remembered this game. Because let's be very clear, the player base projection for Fallout 76 is not going up. And I'm going to get into exactly why we know this in just a minute. But it's really sad to see Bethesda abuse their player base like this. Why wouldn't you have just said, look, get the damn things out by Christmas. I don't care what it costs. Even though, yes, I know that would have been probably very expensive, you've got to understand PR has a value. Now, 100,000 people may watch this video and see your screw up. How much would you have paid to avoid that? Probably a little bit more than what it would cost to get these items out quicker than 6 months. Now, we go on to, there is currently, I would say, about 1 million players, active total peak players. I do not see that increasing. We can see Bethesda already moving into cash cow phase for this game, where we're going to get into that next with some hilarious Adam Christmas items. But before I want to get into that is a accusation now that has come out saying that Bethesda has, in the second last update, I did some research on this, they snuck in coding, this is the accusation, into a patch for microtransactions called lunchboxes. We know that lunchboxes are a thing now. But they also did give boost damage, XP damage, and gives you buffs. This comes after the last update. So let me word this better. Bethesda patched Fallout 76, nerfed damage, XP, and XP gains. Now, some would say there are some good reasons for this. Some would say there are some nefarious reasons for this. They then snuck in some code for microtransaction, allegedly, called lunchboxes that will boost damage, give XP, and give you buffs. Now, since I am still banned off Twitter for another 3 days, it was more difficult for me to do some research on this. But what I've found is another thread where people are asking for some more information on this. And we see the nerfs are in fact alive, but the boxes are simply in the code but not implemented yet. The lunchboxes aren't new. Their files have been in the game since it was first data mined. Everyone just getting offended for something we know nothing about. I play the game. Lunchboxes aren't confirmed microtransactions yet. They're in the game. No proof for money yet. They didn't nerf damage. That was fake news. They did nerf XP. I guess that could be what they're talking about, but nothing lately. Now, nerfing XP, I'm guessing, is in reference to trying to get people to last longer in the game, because once you reach certain levels, you kind of level cap. But that is yet unconfirmed. I want to report that it's out there. It's seeing a lot of retweets, but a lot of people in game aren't saying that they've definitely seen this sort of thing. I've seen some confirmation of XP getting slowed down, but there's also stories of people, who are at level 30 and easily defeating bosses that are level 50. So leveling out damage probably is reasonable. So not everything is nefarious, but this, my friends, is nefarious. That's right. Atom shop prices slowly going up, and they are ridiculous. But let's get to this new beautiful Christmas themed event. That's right, for a limited time, because these are just digital items that have definitely a limited supply. Much like Canvas, there must be a shortage on PNG files too. 14 days holiday emotes bundle. Coming to town bundle. Limited time Red Rocket mega sign. Now let's break this down. First of all, these items are not on sale. It doesn't really count as a sale when the very first day it's ever listed, it's at 50% off. You could say the holiday emotes were 1,000 atoms on sale for just 12 atoms. What difference does it make? These were the only price that these ever were available for on this Atomic shop. So $12 for holiday emotes. $12. And you might think that these are gifts or movable. Nope, they're static PNG files for $12. $12 for that. Then we have the Santa hats and the reindeer 33% off, even though, again, 2,000 atoms is the original price. $20. $20. You know what you can buy for $20? For less than $20? An in real life Santa suit. $17 at Party City. For less money, you could buy a real adult size Santa suit. They want $20. And let's look at some of this other stuff. Most of us agree that the pricing is out of hand in the Atom shop, but the Santa outfit just dropped at $20. That's $20, 1/3 of the full game price. Well, I will correct you to say it's about half because the game's only $40 now. Twice as much as DLCs combined. I don't know how else to express it. Far Harbor took me 2 months to complete alone. I'm pretty sure I paid $20 for the entire Fallout 4 Season Pass. The Santa outfit will be relevant for less than 2 weeks. Come on, Bethesda. Fallout 76 is already selling for $26 at some retailers. I also mentioned that they listed an emo pack automatically 50% off and how shady that is. If you ask me, skins should be like $4 or $5 max. Camp decor should be $2 to $3. Emotes and icons should be $1 to $150. I'm thinking the max for any one single item may be 7 atoms. 700 or $7, sorry. When you get into the $18 to $20 for an individual cosmetic item, that's absurd. I honestly hope no one buys it and they realize that they need to adjust prices. Even though I know the YouTubers will buy the stuff every time. Not me. Not me. I'm also fully aware that atoms can be earned in game, but since there is a stall in atom collection pretty much after you hit level 40 or 50, I'd say it's safe to assume we correlate atoms to currency. Wow. $20 for an in-game Santa suit. And, okay, Fallout fans, if you made it this far without automatically disliking the video, or if you've already disliked it, maybe I can change you. If you haven't, remember to like it. I know how it feels to be invested in something that it's hard to see it for its flaws. Look, 1 million people bought Fallout 76. That means Bethesda raked in somewhere between $30 and $50 million on launch, not to mention all the microtransactions, which we know some percentage of players either have too much money and don't care, or are just so committed to the cause that they're going to buy it anyway. Sorry to inform you, but you're a whale. That doesn't make you a bad person. Hell, if you have the money and you choose to spend $20 on a Santa uniform, good on you. I'm not going to throw shade at you for that. Should these items have been more fairly priced in the Atom Store? Of course. Of course. Especially since a Santa outfit is going to be relevant for less than 3 weeks at this point. You're paying $20 to wear a Santa suit for a week or two. Why not, first of all, make this item like 1 or 2 atoms? You know why? Because that gets the customer to buy atoms. It gets them into, if you want me to make a business case for you, Bethesda, get them to put some money into the system. And if you fairly price things, they will buy it. If you read through this Reddit thread, there are hundreds of people saying, look, just price stuff fairly and we will give you our money. Why would you come in with a $20 Santa suit? It's like you are openly saying that you only care about whales. You only care about somebody that spends hundreds or thousands of dollars on microtransactions every year, and they're not going to even look at the price. You're simply targeting the person that puts $100 or $200 in in-game currency on Jump Street and just is looking for something to spend it on. This is extraordinarily dumb. I'm not going to say it's predatory because it's not. You don't need this item. It's cosmetic, okay? Very few people are going to buy it. But what this really is, and what's really sad, Bethesda, is you continue to miss out chances to have goodwill, to turn this dumpster fire into a campfire. It's so sad for the players, for the 1 million people out there that love it. Yeah, it's fun to point and laugh, and we can have fun doing that, but these people spent hard-earned money at the game, and they just want to enjoy their video game. I mean, if you had, for example, turned around... First of all, if you had shipped the canvas bag in the first place correctly, we'd be fine. After the mistake was noticed, here's how you should have responded. Crap, we're so sorry. There was a mix-up at the shipping facility or whatever. We're going to get these out to you by the end of the year. Oh, and by the way, here's $20 in in-game currency to make it up for you. $5 doesn't even allow you to buy the beehive haircut or the canvas bag in the game. Or I think you can get a beehive haircut. But again, why can't you see? It's like this developer battle, you know, the developer issuing copyright strikes. These people are so disconnected from the player base. That's what's driving their decisions. It's like a bunch of people that haven't played video games in 20 years trying to market to video game community now. Instead of, you know, rolling out a $20 Santa suit, you could have rolled it out for $1 or $5 or $3, something really cheap and affordable so that people could have fun with it. Run around and have fun being various Santa Clauses. You still would have made plenty of money. Instead, we get to make a video and make fun of you again. Look, I used to think EA was one of the worst companies out there, but apparently Bethesda has just loudly proclaimed, hold my beer. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.